From Shame Pinata, I'm Colleen Thomas. This is Everyday Magic for Ukraine. Today we unfold the children in compassion. Welcome to the circle. Welcome to Everyday Magic for Ukraine, where we honor Ukraine and also practice self-care to stay strong as allies. If you're new here, welcome. And so today we focus on the children. I'm thinking about the stress and the challenge and the trauma that children are facing in Ukraine is a bit overwhelming sometimes. So I'd like to bring in the energy of the Mother Mary, of Kuan Yin, of the goddess Tara. These are three examples of the Great Mother who is full of compassion. And so if this feels okay to you, I would love for you to just join me in taking a breath and grounding into the earth. And from a nice grounded place, let's together call to the goddess of compassion. Call to her and ask her to join us here in circle. Ask her to bring her presence to be with us. Do you feel her? Do you see her? Do you have a sense of her in your heart? However you are connecting is perfect. We've invited her here to be with us while we sit with this concept of sending compassion to the children. And so with her support, let's do that now. Let's welcome into the middle of the circle a child to represent the children in Ukraine. And see this child who has appeared for you very clearly. How old is this child? Are they sitting or standing or playing? And maybe notice how close or far away do you sense this child's caregivers are. Are they in the other room while this child is playing? Are they not around and available for this child anymore? Is this child still in Ukraine, or have they gone to another country? Try to get as much of a sense as you can of this imagined child. This is just a young person living on the planet in the middle of a very, very chaotic and scary time. And they're at a disadvantage in some ways because they are young and they need extra care. And they're learning maybe basic things if they're very young. This is someone who needs a safe place, a safe container, safe people, safe adults around them. This is a person who needs stimulation and fun and education and dreams, songs, hopes. And as you sit beholding this child, I would love for you to invite that goddess of compassion to be with you, to sit with you with this child and help you send compassion to this child. Perhaps this goddess sits behind you and places her hand on your back, right at the level of your heart. And perhaps then down your arms flows heart energy from you with your love, plus this cosmic, divine, compassionate energy from the goddess. And perhaps you can shower this child with this energy, just pouring out of your palms, pouring into the space around this child, beginning to notice any little bits of sadness or gray energies beginning to dissipate, filled instead with love and abundance, safety and care, and just so much compassion. We know this is a child who's growing and changing and trying to make sense of life, just in general, let alone because of the war. Let this compassion flow into any areas of confusion or loneliness or loss or deep grief. Just allow this compassion to go where it needs to for this child, knowing that this child is just a stand-in for all of the children in Ukraine. Feeling the goddess behind you, she has your back. She's filling your heart with even more love than you knew was possible. And it's pouring down your arms and surrounding this beautiful child. And you're seeing changes in this child. You're seeing this child lighter and more buoyant and more engaged. And anything that might be weighing this child down can be dropping off down into the earth. Just see the process happening and trust it. And just keep letting this energy flow to this child until you feel like it is done. And when you do feel complete, maybe take a breath. You can drop your hands. You can give a deep bow to this goddess who is with us today. Beautiful Mother. Make sure that you are grounded once more, grounded and connected to the earth. You can let your eyes open and slowly begin to return to the place in which you're sitting, standing, or lying. And maybe just take another breath just to say goodbye, to say thank you and goodbye to this child. And the last thing, as you know, is just to let go. This magic we have done today is going to go out wherever it needs to go. We don't have to control anything. Just let go and let it go where it's needed. May we always remember how much compassion we have in our hearts for the children. May it be so. Thank you so much for being with us today. Your presence, your energy, and your heart make all the difference in healing our world. Remember to breathe today. Breathe and expand. And I hope you join us again next time. Please consider inviting a friend. Everyday Magic for Ukraine is produced by the Shame Pinata team. Follow us on YouTube, IG, and X at Shame Pinata and learn more at shamepinata.com. Our music is by Terry Hughes. I'm Colleen Thomas. Thanks for listening.